Well, tomorrow is the longest day of the year, meaning the day with the most daylight. And so for the Alzheimer's Association, that means fighting darkness for people who are living with Alzheimer's disease. It's a day to honor the caregivers. They've got the longest day every day. So tomorrow, they're asking all of us to wear purple in support. Joining me now, a good friend of the show, Kristen Casado from the Connecticut chapter of the Alzheimer's Association, to tell us more. Good morning. Good to see you again.
So nice to be here. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We have you around this time of the year, every single year. Tell us about why purple, why the longest day. Where did those initiatives come from?
Purple is our color, the Alzheimer's Association, and the longest day is the day with the most light, the day we fight. But we say it's a day to honor caregivers who have the longest day every day.
Yeah.
Caregiving is extremely taxing emotionally, physically, financially, and this actually turns into a fundraiser as well. And we had Keith out there a couple months ago kicking off our our great event, so people can turn what they love to do and actually raise money. So they can have barbecues and play mahjong and mini golf and hike and all the fun things to raise money for the care and support that we do.
Yep.
Plus our 800 number, our classes, our support groups.
I like the mahjong. I think we were just seeing it when you were saying it, right? Yeah, right into the video. What can we do to support the caregivers themselves?
You know what I think, Tim, is the most important thing is to let them know they're not alone. So be part of their village. Go over and say, let me watch the person who has dementia while you go breathe, while you go take care of yourself for a few minutes, while you go take a nap, any of those things. And let me be there for you. Hey, I'm at the grocery store. Let me pick up some things where you can make something quick for dinner this week. Or here are some casseroles for the freezer. Or just to let them know they can reach out. They don't have to do all this alone. And that's what we want people to know. You don't have to do it alone.
You know, my brain makes weird connections. And what I always think about is actually the movie Superman. When he catches Lois Lane and he's like, I've got you. And she says, you've got me, who's got you? And I think of the caregivers as sort of Superman in that analogy. You need to make sure somebody is supporting the people who are supporting those with Alzheimer's. So that's what needs to be done. That's what all of this is about. What else? So we got treatments that we want to talk about. This is good. I mean, this is something that we've been waiting for a good long time. 2 treatments on the horizon. Now the key is just to make them more accessible.
Absolutely. And thank you for having us on talking about this a couple of months ago. 2 new treatments approved by the FDA. One is Aduhelm, one is Leqembi. That actually modify the disease. They take away some of the plaques in the brain, which is one of the hallmarks, and actually give families more time. But here's the deal, they're not accessible. They're not affordable. They're about $27,000, $28,000 a year. So we're having a rally for access. Tomorrow night at our offices in Southington at 6 o'clock. And we're having folks come and just share your voices. You know, we're typically pretty quiet, despite the fact that I'm loud. We're typically a pretty quiet
But you need to be. I mean, you're the megaphone.
But we, you know, we're actually raising our voices and we're saying CMS changed this. The Center for Medicaid and Medicare, once they cover these drugs, then other insurances typically follow suit. So we need coverage. We need people to be able to have more time with their families, which is what these 2 drugs do. And we're hoping for a 3rd by the end of the year. We're in a new era, and we want everybody to come around and realize that, hey, this is good. This is positive news. We are working towards giving these families a better quality of life.
Yeah, I mean, the drug affordability is always such a big problem, no matter what sort of problem it seems like you're talking about. These new drugs, you just need something to offset the cost of all the research and development that's going into it. But you can get Medicare on board, then all of a sudden, so many people's lives change. Absolutely. That's what you're doing. Again, 6 o'clock, right?
6 o'clock tomorrow night on the longest day at our offices in Southington.
Excellent. I hear somebody's already texting you. They're seeing it right now. I hear a phone's going off and they're calling. Right. There's all the information you need to know. Kristen, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it so much.
And remember, wear purple for the longest day tomorrow. I'm going to try and take one of those ribbons so when I'm out at the Travelers Championship, I got it with the Fox 61 shirt. Thank you so much.